Hey guys, I'm E.L.F and welcome back to my channel. So welcome to my second look for my week of Halloween countdown videos. Today's theme is Avatar, as you can see, and we're gonna hop straight into it. So I have this Mehron face paint palette. This is the palette called Basic because these are basic colors. I will be using only the blue and white paint, but I do want y'all to know I've tried the rest of these colors out and they are so pigmented and pretty. I also want y'all to know that I went to Walmart the next day after I bought this $30 palette, and Walmart has them for 99 cents individually. So save your money and go ahead and get your Walmart paints, okay? Halloween is just one day, so you'll be fine with some $1 paint. Alright. So as you guys saw in my previous clip, I do have my cup of water ready for my makeup brush. And I'm taking this really big flat makeup brush and I mix it with water and put the water in the paint to activate it and applied it to my face. So step one is basically making your entire face blue, going over your eyebrows, your eyeballs, your lips, your nose, your mouth, everything. Go over everything and make it blue. I used a lot of water on the other side accidentally because I'm new to this. But once I got to the other side, I definitely learned my lesson. So this paint is very buildable as well. I ended up doing just multiple layers to make sure I was really blue, like the Blue Men's group, y'all. So yeah, I just really made sure I painted my face blue. Make sure that you're all the way blue, blue. And that's it. Step one. I also want to say that this paint is very comfortable. It doesn't crack. It doesn't feel dry. I feel like it's good for sensitive skin too. I feel great. I didn't have any burning or anything. So this is safe for your face. It's face and body paint. I promise you're good. Step number 2. We're going to go into this white paint and we're going to go under both of our eyes, under your nose, on your chin, and your forehead. Okay. And drag it down your nose. So if you wear makeup, then you can go ahead and compare this to like my concealer. But basically, I'm just using white to brighten up the middle of my face to kind of create that different contrasting look, the different shades of blue. But if you find a light blue paint, I would definitely recommend doing that and using that here. I just had to take my elementary brain and be like, okay, blue and white will make light blue. So I took my sponge and I kind of created my own light blue shade right here. You know, be smart, work smarter, not harder. And basically I just took my sponge and I went back and forth between the two and kind of softened out those harsh edges until I got the color that I want. Now, this is paint. This is not real makeup. This is not concealer. This is not foundation, ladies. So you don't have to be really hard with paint because paint works differently. I actually decided to do a second layer of white just to make sure I had a full coverage look going on, and it worked out just fine. Just don't blend too hard because this is not makeup, this is paint. Step number 3. So here's my Reversal Planet palette by Beauty Glazed. This is the 3rd time I'm using this palette. I love it so much. I have a whole video dedicated to it. But today we're going to only focus on this one. Go check out the video though. I'll make sure to link that down below. But right now I'm using the shade Navy Blue, and it is one of the 3 shades that I'll be using from this palette. Once again, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, so I promise y'all we're going to keep it simple. So with the navy blue shade, I am going to start creating my avatar lines. So I ended up doing a triangle that was upside down in the middle of my forehead. And I also outlined my entire face with this navy blue, because basically the more shades of blue, the more dimensions you have of blue, gives you a more detailed look. So I switched to a smaller eyeshadow brush, but y'all, this was a fail. So I created 3 lines, but I went back to my bigger brush and actually used that instead because the little brush was a little too detailed. So I took the bigger one and I created my 3 lines and I fluffed them out. This was just a general outline so I knew where I wanted them to be. And I also did this on the side of my face. I created a line on the upper part of my cheekbone and one in the middle of my cheek. I did this to both sides, and after I finished this, I went back and darkened up all of my lines to make them a little more crisp. Step 4, now we're going to outline our nose. Avatars have very wide noses, y'all, so the wider the better for your nose. As you can see, since I'm applying that same eyeshadow to my nose where it is much wider and brighter, the color does come off a little lighter. In order for my nose contour to fit the remainder of my lines on my face, I ended up using a black eyeshadow to go on top of these lines to kind of darken it up. I also use my fingers to blend it. Y'all, fingers are like amazing. You don't need makeup brushes. You always can use your fingers. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. So I'm taking that same shade of blue. I told y'all I'm going to make this easy. We're using that same shade of blue and we're going to go underneath our eyes to kind of darken it up. Once again, the more blue and different shades that you have on your face, the more it makes it look like you're doing something, right? No, but for real, y'all. So I was just taking that eyeshadow and going ahead to prep my eyes, and I'm dragging it all the way up and outward. That is all you have to do there. Just continue to build up those layers, darken it up. The next step, we're going to take the shimmer shade. This is in the color Pearl, and I'm basically gonna apply this with my fingers in between all of these lines. Now y'all, it probably look really crazy right now. I promise, I know it look crazy, but it's not gonna be crazy. So basically, I'm applying the shimmer on top of every line on my face because the avatars have such a cute little glimmer look to them. And y'all, you can't really tell right now in the light, but as the video goes on, you will see how truly shimmery this is and how beautiful it looks. So I'm also applying this to my nose and on my chin. Blend it down really good, but just in case you overdo it like me, you can always go back in with that blue, navy blue eyeshadow, and you can go ahead and darken your lines back up. Now it's time for the brows. I'm taking my spoolie brush, and y'all, as soon as I just spoolied my brows, they like literally assumed the position, okay? I didn't even have to do anything. They just got there just like that. But I did go in with my brown Simma brown eyeliner by Wet n Wild, and I went ahead and kind of gave them some shape, some type of form, because my brows aren't done. If you do have a blue pencil, go ahead and use your blue eyeliner, but I didn't have one, so I used my brown one and just put blue eyeshadow back into my brows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my little outline for my nose, but we're actually gonna go straight to the eyes. But basically all I did to prep my nose was just draw a line straight across, just to go ahead and get ready for that nostril. Time to do the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going back into that same shimmer shade, Pearl. Yes, Pearl, you better shimmer. So I don't really have a technique for this. All I did was apply it to my lids. I went really big on my lids and just kept applying it, building it up, because I wanted it to be very dramatic. And I know avatars, you know, they're cute, but I want it to be a really cute. Okay. So after finishing my lids, I went in with this navy blue shade again and just darkened up my outer crease. Now I'm taking my black E.L.F liquid eyeliner, and basically I'm just doing a slight liner just to prep for my eyelashes. Now I have these lashes from UNICE hair company. They came with one of the wigs that they sent me, and they were really dramatic for me to wear on the everyday, so I said I could just use them for this look. But now after applying my lashes, we're gonna make our eyes pop. And how you make your eyes pop is by using a white under eye eyeliner. I think it's by Ruby Kisses, and I got it from my local hair supply store. It is very choppy, but then again, it was 99 cents, so you can't expect too much. But it was still very cute, and it got the job done. We are almost done, y'all. So lastly, we're gonna go back into this palette for the last time, and I'm using the pink shade in the color Ametrin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. And I'm just applying this all over the bottom of my nose. I did put this on my lips as well, but it did not come out how I wanted it to. So I remember I had this pink lipstick from a set that I got from Amazon, and it worked well. It matched perfectly. I only applied this to the middle of my lips, and boom, I have a whole review on these lipsticks, so check that out. I'll link it down below as well. Sorry guys, we are going back into this palette for the last time. I promise, this is it. We're going back into that same blue shade, and I'm just outlining my lips to make it more noticeable that they are lips. And after I did this, I just went in with my beauty blender and just blended it out. This is the last and final step, my favorite step out of all of the steps that I've ever done on this whole look, okay? So I'm using my NYX white liquid eyeliner and doing the final touches, which are the white dots. And y'all, this is so easy. I was looking back and forth at a picture that I googled of avatars, and basically I put the white dots everywhere that I saw the avatar had white dots. But to make it a lot easier for you, basically the dots are everywhere except for in the center of the face. So I just went ahead and applied them in between all of those dark lines and just along the sides of my face, and it created this very glitterish effect. Here's me googling my twin. Hey twin girl, how you doing? And basically this is the picture that I was going off of. I saw she had dots on her chin, so I put dots on my chin. So yeah, basically I just went ahead and finished up my dots. I placed them along my chin, and I also went up towards the top of my face. Once again, the more dots, the more like alienish you look, and I just think that's so fascinating to me. Like, look how this came together. Alright guys, so lastly, of course, I went ahead and painted my neck and the top part of me blue. I did not do everything blue. Sorry, it was like 2 in the morning and I was tired, but I did want to take pictures and I wanted my neck to match my face. I painted my neck last because I am very clumsy, but y'all, this paint is very, very easy to work with. It doesn't transfer, it dries down very fast, so you're able to do multiple layers very easily and quickly, and it comes off easily too. So all you have to do is really put water on this paint and it's just gonna fall off. Like, it really will fall off. But after putting my final touches in with my neck and my hair and my green contacts from iSoda contacts, this is the final look. Alright guys, So as you can see, this is my final look. This was my first time doing anything very elaborate like this, so I know I can work and I can do better, but it was so fun doing this. I really enjoyed, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I have coming up next. Also, shout out to my sister for painting these ears for me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Madison. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Bye guys.